Happy is a new series that landed on UK Netflix about a week or so ago. Previously it was released in America on the Syfy channel. Not sure why it didn't come to the Syfy channel in the UK, but hey, it's down as a Netflix original in the UK. It stars Christopher Maloney and Patton Oswalt as a disgraced former cop, now hitman, and Patton Oswalt is a small blue imaginary unicorn that is the imaginary friend of a little girl who turns out to be Christopher Maloney's daughter, and goes to get Maloney's help due to the little girl being kidnapped. It then follows Maloney's adventures trying to locate and rescue her. This is based on a short comic book series by Grant Morrison. Not read the series myself, it's published by Image Comics, and the biggest compliment I could pay the series is that over the 8 episodes it feels like you're in a Image comic. The way the sets are put together, the way it looks, the way it's shot, there's great attention to detail throughout the series, and you never once feel that you're leaving the world that it's in, or that the world that it's in isn't in part way believable. Everything feels dirty and grimy and grungy, but not to the point where it's silly, but it's just enough to make it fun. The series is exactly the right length at 8 episodes. Any longer and you'd have that sort of Netflix lag in the middle. I think they're smart to keep it at 8 episodes in length. It's just enough, and every episode feels like it progresses the plot. Not once are you left feeling that an episode is treading water or not going anywhere. You always get something new and interesting in an episode. It's filled with great fights. It's certainly for adults, not young people. There's good characters in it, and everyone gets a bit of development along the way, and you have a satisfying conclusion to the series. Patton Oswalt as the imaginary character Happy doesn't get on your nerves as you might think he would, and he works well as the sort of comedic foil to Maloney's straight man. But this really is Christopher Maloney's show. Without him in the main role, I don't think it will be half as good. Definitely worth watching, regardless of whether or not you're a comic book fan. If you just want something interesting and a bit different from the norm, watch this. Be prepared, it's a bit weird. There's weird characters and weird plot elements, but that's what makes it fun, because it's not a straight-laced drama. It is set in a weird world, but it makes it worthwhile because it's a satisfying watch. So understand it's been put on for a second series. I'm not sure where that's going to go or how it's going to progress the story, but it certainly ends with a future plot element in place for that second series. So Happy, definitely worth watching and enjoying, and it won't take up too much of your time to digest it if you're not sure, so there's not too much risk of wasted time with it.